because this one has a really good... Oh, I dropped my phone. It has a really good pattern for... You see the tentacles?
Yeah.
See how pretty they are? Ooh. There's fun snake. But it shows you how to attach it. Freaking Duolingo keeps trying to push me out of my league, and I'm upset because I don't want to practice.
Did you know that they actually have the lessons on their website?
No.
Yeah.
What?
The practice is on the app. The lessons are on the website. Like how to conjugate.
That makes so much more sense because the Duolingo app for practicing...
It doesn't teach you how to conjugate.
Yeah, and like it does, but you have to like have prior knowledge. But having it online and having like the lesson instead of... That makes so much more sense. I just thought Duolingo was kind of bad at like actually teaching you stuff.
No. Which...
Like it has...
It should say that. It should be like, hey, if you're looking for the episodes.
Yeah. And like, it's good for practicing, but like half the stuff on here, I've learned in my prior, like, in-person classes that I took in high school. And so like, that just makes so much more sense.
Let me in. Oi. Let me in. Let me. Ah!
No, I have Oh, this is gonna. That's okay.
No, I have an oil change.
Can I come with you?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just going to the one over near Dutch.
That's not what I'm doing.
I can, because Hope is coming to the oil change. And I like shopping with Bee.
Did you text your mom both of my names?
No, I didn't. I almost did, but
I kind of hoped you did. That would be entertaining.
But I realized halfway through me reading the text out loud that I had said the wrong name. So I've come to the realization that both me and your names are just kind of like, we prefer you use the other ones,
Yeah.
but they're out there.
You know on AO3 where it has like the, you know, the actual person's name within their...
Yeah, like Phil's.
Uh-huh.
It's so...
Yes! I hate it so much. And like, especially Bad Boy Halo and Foolish, I didn't know their actual names until I got to AO3 and they were like just background characters and fics. I'm like, who are these? Oh, you mean this person? Why didn't you? I hate AO3 for that. It's so irritating.
I don't think AO3 has a just roll with it tag. I think there is one, I just need to find it, so I need to find the just roll with it tag. Yeah. Because I want to read just roll with it fics. Man, 2 weeks is a long time to wait for a new episode. I need Gillian Lester, whose personality is slowly becoming my own. Also, I'll look at a fan art on Tumblr, and then I'll open my Instagram because I don't go on it often, but I check on it like 2 or 3 times a day. And then I'll see the fan art that a fan artist already, like, who put on their Instagram story, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the fan artist from earlier! And then I follow the fan artist on Insta, and then I have to follow them on Tumblr. Most of the time, I'm a little more careful with Tumblr just because Instagram is very picture heavy. It's like, oh, here's all this fan art. But on Tumblr, it's like, what if they post discourse? I don't want discourse on my dash. That's boring. I don't like discourse on my dash. I want Borbos.
I sent you the link for the tag on AO3 for just roll with it. Because I went and looked it up.
I was on AO3 and I just looked up just roll with it, and there was a Harry Potter one and other stuff, and I'm like, no! And then I looked up JRWY but I couldn't find the actual tag. It was just a bunch of character tags on them. And I'm like, no!
I just looked up Tide Strider and what's the first one that popped up?
So, have you guys heard of Gillian and Jay? Like, they're stupid cool. Have you seen the one I pinned?
Yes, I have.
Like,
I streamed from one clip.
I wasn't expecting that to be the TikTok I would pin.
It's a good one to pin though.
Every time I see it, like, you know those profiles with content creators' profile pictures?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, every time I see a Charlie Flamsicle profile picture, I'm like, yes, I'm drawing in the correct community. It's even better when I recently had a Jay Farron profile picture follow me, and I'm like, yes! I'm finally pulling the cosplayers in because the cosplay community on TikTok is so cool, man. It's so cool, and I want to have... Guys! Where is it?
What do you want?
My ears.
Oh, up here.
Guys, look at these. These are my Gillian ears. They really squeezed my ear because I didn't make this part very well.
Uh-huh. I've seen. They're cool.
Okay, and you're here. Cool.
Write my full entire name. First and last. Yours is just Lillian in my phone.
That's pretty much how I put everyone in my phone because it's like when you go into contacts, it's like you gotta fill out the information correctly. I have people that I really need to delete it. Hang on. There are so many people I didn't realize were in here. But it's like, and I just put it all in one.
Oh my gosh.
So, you know how there's a first name and a last name category in a lot of places? Well, for some reason, instead, it lit my ass on fire. Literally. Did you change it?
I did. It's just B. No. There's a lot of B's.
I don't like change. I picked up a few. Ghosty! It has a helmet. Why does Ghosty Boy have a helmet? Yo! Ah! So that went off while I was editing. Like, it went off and I'm like, wait. Oh shoot, I have to edit that out. Luckily I was able to.
Nice.
And then, I can't believe I'm the one who dropped the F. So if you guys don't know, I don't want the podcast to be marked explicit because for a long time I couldn't find good D&D podcasts when I had no internet. Because everything was explicit and I really hated it. And I didn't know what to do because no good podcast that was chaotic and worth listening to was safe for work, was non-explicit. And so I always felt left out of D&D places because I wanted to listen to D&D podcasts, but there weren't any D&D podcasts to listen to. So yeah, my podcast, our podcast, people's podcasts.
It can be your podcast. This looks awful.
You should have made it bigger. Oh no, this is bad.
See, if I make her tiny, I can make like a bunch of tiny pretzels. If I make her big, then we're gonna be here forever because we're not ending until I finish this.
No, I'm gonna fail. This isn't fair. No. good something the first try.
Whoa.
Fudge you. But yeah, I was the one to drop the F-bomb. I was sitting there and I don't remember what happened. I misspoke. I fully just misspoke, I think it was. My brother called me a son of an inch. We have the same mother. We have the same mother, and I didn't want to have to cut it out, so I just bleeped it. But then that part didn't stay recorded, so... This is so hard. Stop it, I don't like you. Go away.
Okay, I'll be honest, I might just need a video for you on how to make this because my pattern writing skills are
Not up to par.
They're great for myself.
No, I'm gonna lose again. No. No, no, no. Let me die. I want to die.
I really hope someone takes that out of
No!
I really hope someone takes that entirely out of context and makes it a sad TikTok sound.
There's a sound with the cabin with Charlie, where it's sad sounds and he's just like, goody goo, or something like that. And I hate this level! Let me die! Dude, the angst edits that came from the finale of...
That was actually part of the reason I watched the entire thing was because of the ending scene.
Because there were angst edits?
No, just because of someone was like, look at the acting on this person, awesome. And I was like, I want to see that in context now. And so I watched the entire 4 hours.
It's a great experience.
I think I skipped the first, like, hour-ish of the second episode, though, because I saw it with you, and I was awake during
I
that
think
time.
you're one of the person who would like the Founders Cut more.
I agree.
I'm excited for the
that.
Founders Cut. Because there's just gonna be so much to it.
Yeah.
And we're gonna learn so much about, like, Gen Lost characters.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited about that. So I've been listening to the Magnus Archives, and so I have a Gen Lost Magnus Archives, like, AU going on, and I need to do the art. And Ronbu is eye-aligned. Charlie, I think I have officially made either the Slaughter or Flesh. I originally was gonna make him lonely, but then somebody commented on a TikTok, on a Tumblr. I was like, hey, Charlie Slimesicle seems more like Flesh. And I'm like, oh yeah, you were right. He definitely seems a lot more gore. Like, just, it's always not your gore.
Oh?
I will eat your kidney.
I would recommend you not doing that, actually.
No, I grabbed it! No! No!
Keep going!
I don't think Mario games were ever designed for children. Saying it right now.
Based on how you're playing? No, I don't think they were.
Do you want to try?
No. I really don't.
Oh, so if you ever get more into Just Roll With It,
Mhm.
Bisley does content with Milo on Spit Take. And they do similar to us, where one of them doesn't play video games, and the other one plays the video game, and they just chat.
I don't know who Milo is.
Milo mumbles.
Okay. I don't know.
I've sent you clips before.
I think so. I've seen clips.
I remember being like, hey, this is kind of like how it is with us. And you didn't respond.
Nope.
Which,
I don't respond to almost anything you send me. I see everything.
no, I know you do. I just find it super funny that, like, half of the time you never respond to anything I send you. Because I'm like, oh, this is like us. And I don't know why I'd expect a response.
What do you want me to say? There's nothing to say.
Exactly. No! I think my tinnitus is kicking in. I don't have bad tinnitus, but I do get tinnitus. Sir? Hello? Sir?
Are you there?
So, I was watching a TikTok earlier that was talking about how there's people in the fandom who don't know, like, the mullet daddy sound, and I'm like,
Did you just call me Mullet Daddy?
and I'm like, wait a second, oh, weird. It's always weird when a fandom starts to grow, and you've been in it for a while.
No, my favorite thing is people taking the, like, there he is, there's my favorite white boy. And the, did you just call me Mullet Daddy? And just using them in completely the, like, not related things whatsoever.
No, that's
no.
because they went viral.
Exactly, and I remember before I got into this fandom, I don't know what to call it. They're kind of just everything now.
Twitch streamers.
Yeah. Before I was there, I was like, there were like cosplays or not so much edits, more so cosplays, but like,
Dude, I've been getting so many edits and it makes me so happy
I
because
love edits. I just put like edit compilations on in the background as I'm doing whatever because it's just sound that moves.
So I saw
It doesn't matter what it is.
I was talking about how like Charlie Slimesicle died 3 times. But we got high quality video of Charlie Slimesicle. And it was like, I call that a win.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. Do you know how hard it is to get such high quality clips of streamers?
Very true.
Like that's movie level.
There's the one clip of me waving goodbye and then I just flip off the camera and then I wave and then I do a little heart. You can't see anything that I'm doing because it's so blurry.
Which honestly I find even funnier. So close. I was actually in the lead.
You just explode again, you don't have to finish. It's too late.
This ghost is looking at me like I'm a loser. I'm not a loser.
Hang on, before you start again. I'm gonna show you a crochet thing because it will help when I send you the pattern. Let me finish this.
She's so tiny.
So tiny. Look at her little tentacles.
This is like Baby. Did you know Baby showed up?
Oh, what?
Like Baby Pretzel was talked about.
Baby pretzel.
Yeah, I'm spoiling for you.
I don't
Because
care.
Eden, his older sister, gave him to her because he grew up separated from his family because his family basically sold him off to the religious guys because he's the chosen one.
Aww.
Oh, I wonder why I relate to him. Haha, religion. What? Sorry, what?
Okay, ready? So, I did 2 half double crochets and then you chain 2.
Okay.
and then you go into this chain, and you do a single crochet. And then you do 2 more half double crochets. And that's the most confusing part about this, is the why do you chain 2 in the middle of this, but it gives it the little pointy bit.
No, I get that.
So, yeah.
Pretzel is so cute. Did you know there's a point in time where she disappears and Gillian kind of goes from a lawful good character to like a lawful neutral character? Like for a short time he's like, I will get her back. And it's kind of sad. I relate to them too much. Okay, here's the thing with relating to Jay is she's a younger sister. Yeah. So she's giving perfectionist vibes. But in not quite the way, oh, I messed up already. Don't let that squander my chances of winning. I am a badass.
I hate that it gets stuck on the star bubbles.
Oh. If I were a fish and caught me, you'd say, look at that fish. Never in the sun. No! Did you see that?
No, I did not.
So, Jay Theron gives me the perfectionist, women, daddy issues side of things. And Gillian gives me the autistic, arrow ace, religious, and just normal, and mommy issues side of things. What was that for?
It was funny. I don't know why it was funny.
That I'm so good at understanding my psychological problems that I can figure out what psychological problems and fictional characters I relate to the most.
Sure.
Cool.
My version does not have tentacles.
I personally always thought she had 4. And then
She has 6.
she has 6?
No, in my version she has 6.
Yeah.
That's just
To me, she doesn't have 8.
Yeah. I could have made her with 4.
I feel like 6 fits kind of pretty perfectly.
That's good because I'm not going to do it. She just has 6 in my triangle.
Ah!
Did you know screaming at things oftentimes helps?
Anyways. See, I remember you texted me something about wanting to destroy things when you're like... And I'm like, I don't do that. I do that. I want to destroy things, but if I destroy things, then problems happen, and I don't want to get in problems.
And that's why the top of my phone looks like this.
And why your computer looks like that.
Okay, that one's not as related.
Honestly, while I was editing the podcast, I went, oh, this is what it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was this close to punching it.
Mm-hmm. See, that's just, for me, that's just straight up anger issues. The phone and the me wanting to destroy things is just my brain saying, I don't want to no, too much, goodbye, shutting down, and break something.
Your emotions,
Mm-hmm.
you send into your anger.
Yes, that was that.
Yes.
Phone and me wanting to destroy
Oh, I'm not
things
saying that.
is from, like, overstimulation or something. I don't know.
But you have a bad time regulating your emotions, so you regulate them into anger.
It's easier.
It is! Oh my gosh!
Anger is the easiest emotion to control.
I become offstandish. And I just, like, become so rude. The last couple of weeks, I've been so rude to my family because I've been exhausted by the new routine I had. Because Fridays I come stream, and I come back in the next day and do D&D. And if you didn't know, that's a lot of energy. Because instead of it just being B I see B, and then the next day I see B, Jonas, Oreo, and my brother. And then I have to go home with my brother. Nothing wrong with my brother. It's just, he is an extrovert. I am an introvert. There are like today, I have a hard time saying no to him. And so he will come and sit on my bed, and I will just not want him there. But I also don't have the energy to say get out of my room because he's tired and needs to just body double with someone. But I don't like body doubling much. Like it's with very few people that I can body double it. And so it's like you're in my safe space.
See, and I have no problem saying no to your brother. And I don't think he likes that.
That's because I don't say no to him.
I know.
Well, I do say no to
Fuck
him.
up.
I do say no to him, just not on things that, like... What is going on? I don't like this dude. He wants to eat you. Come on. Get up here. A little taller. Come on, explode this thing. Explode, Bowser! Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Now see what happens is for some reason you pull them in with your gravitational pull. Come on! You want to eat me! You kind of look like a vampire. Vampires are cool. I still haven't figured out a way to add them in the campaign yet. I don't know if I will actually be able to. I want to, though. Because vampires are cool. Not every type of vampire is cool, but there's like a good amount of type, like... I'm a fantasy nerd, so I need to send you guys the description I have for the podcast, because it's mostly just I need you guys to be like, oh yeah, it's fine, because I'm pretty much marketing us as, hey, we're autistic and ADHD hyperfixating on fantasy. Woo. Like, that's how I introduce us in the first part of the podcast. Is I'm like, hi, no!
Hi, and welcome to the Roll20 Podcast. I'm your DM, BeesAndTheForest, and this is the podcast full of autistic and ADHD folks just hyperfixating on fantasy.
Oh, that sounded so weird. In headphones, it doesn't sound bad. I don't like speaker things. So when I'm hanging out with my brother, he'll ask to play something out loud, and I'll agree to it. But I can't understand a lot of things when it's out loud on speaker unless it's specifically a speaker made to be out loud. So like phones, nah, no way. Can't listen to anything off a phone speaker, not very well. It's why I have to have earbuds. Also, I don't like headphones. Oh my god. I don't like headphones. And to me, it's kind of weird because I've always wanted to be a headphone person, but I'm not. I'm not a headphone person. I am a You're a bud person. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Oh, fight me. I will eat you. I will eat your children.
It reminds me of a quote where it's like,
I will Sapnap, I will eat your children. I will fork, knife, eat them.
Yep.
So Chrome Toast, if you don't know who that is, it's around one. Yeah, you know Chrome Toast. Did a sketch with Jen lost Rocco in them because they put it put on its TikTok on its Twitter because they use Twitter. Something about how like, oh, we're the same, and then Rocco replied like, no, we're not the same. Also, speaking of Ranboo, because we've gotten to that part of the podcast. Hi, you listeners! Love you to death!
Wow!
I still can't believe I got that in there. Yours.
It looks like a Kermit head!
It does!
Looks like Kermit head, but pink. Oh. Maybe Pokey Tentacles is not the right move, but I'm not shaking it.
I'll show you the one.
Look at my hair. It's so different.
It is.
Have not touched it yet. I want to dye it rainbow colors.
Oh, so I put Crocs on
That's
today,
expensive.
guys. I put Crocs on today, and I put my beanie on, and I was outside my car, and I was like, this outfit feels gay.
Oh, falling.
And I like outfits. Like, I don't think outfits always have to feel one way or the other, but it's nice when you can really just take an outfit and go, oh, that's what this outfit feels like today. And that's what it was. It was like, oh, today is Goblin Day. Because it was my Crocs. And my Ranboo shirt. Dude, my Ranboo merch hasn't come in yet. And, like, I know it's gonna take a while. I'm not saying it's gonna be instantaneous. But, like, I want my Ranboo merch. I've been checking it daily. I went down on Sunday. Do you know what doesn't happen on Sundays? Mail! And if you guys don't understand what going down means, I have to walk down my driveway. I have a big driveway that I have to walk down to get to the mailbox. And so I was halfway down, and I was like, wait a second. It's Sunday, and I cried, and I've been having a lot of fun waiting for it. There's an anticipation that's so much fun, but at the same time, there comes a certain point where I really do want it. I don't have 30 star bits. I don't have 30 star bits. Shut up! There's no star bits in the area. Tomorrow's okay. So I just don't do birthdays and Mother's and Father's Day, and I made my mother cry on Mother's Day. So there's that. But like, my mom was like, "Yeah, your dad's birthday's coming up. You gotta get over yourself." I'm like, yes, I know, but yes. I just don't get it. It doesn't matter to me. Like, even it, like, it sounds insensitive now that I say it. But I just don't understand it. Because I'm the kind of person who's like, it's just literally another day. We just mark it as something special. end. Oh. Ow. Come on. Okay, come on, Ghosty boys. Come on, that way. There you go. Boom. Boom. Catch it on fire. No, 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 no! No! No, 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 no! Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, dude. Ah! Dude.
Pull her eyeball through.
Oh, her eyeball. I have one heart. One life, sorry, not heart. I need that coin, I need that coin, I need that coin. Ooh. Bloop, bloop, bloop. 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 Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What?
You can't just sing the same part of the song over and over again. It has different parts.
I don't know the other part. You know, without the rocks, he's kind of cute. Just saying. He still has rocks on him. I don't like tails. An aftershock. See, look at him! Yeah, he is cute like that. Oh shit. Yes! Woo!
I don't know what song it is. I don't know what it's from. I know it's from my dad. I don't know anything else about it, and it really bothers me that I don't know what song it is.
Ooh, it's nice outside.
Guys, if you don't know, we live in the Pacific Northwest, which means our night is 60 degrees and cloudy.
It's exactly 60 degrees outside.
Is it?
Yeah.
Poggers!
So that was kind of a PogChamp moment, you know?
Yeah. So poggers. One of these days, I'm gonna... Ooh. No!
Why are you crying?
Because there's a comet in this galaxy!
What?
It means I have to do a level again. I think so. You know, it's really weird coming up to your house with nobody being here.
Yeah. All of the cars.
Is this the one that gives you only one life? Honestly, I literally just fought this guy pretty much only on one heart, so I think I'll be fine. It's just a little annoying. Skip! Skip! Oh, wrong button. Skip! Skip! Ooh. See? See, with these rocks, he kind of cute.
Yeah, and then he gets his arms and he's not.
Yeah. And then he gets his arms and he's done.
And then he's just kind of falling apart like a walking shadow. Because that's what he is.
Oh! You're not a disaster.
But I do walk, so there you go. Oh, I have a funny story about one of my swim lesson kids and me being a disaster, actually. So, there's this one kid in my level 4 class, and last time, I think I already told this story. Anyways, so...
Listen, I repeat the same podcast information over and over. I think you were repeating a story isn't the end of the world.
But, so, the one kid in my level 4 class, I almost said his name because I would tell even my dad his name to make the story better to follow. Anyways, but last time he had another, like, way more organized teacher who, like, these are your goals, here's how you're gonna do it, 1, 2, 3, go, 1, 2, 3, go, 1, 2, 3, go, and they all, like, went nicely and not chaotically, and the teacher always had, like, a lesson plan you're supposed to have. I don't have, I have no plans, I don't really have any rules. It's just all,
Please don't use that clip. My emotions got a hold of me.
it's just all like, so what are we gonna do next? I don't know, let me look at my paper. Okay. And then I have the one kid who, like, we have a sibling relationship, which means, chaos on a much higher level. And so this one kid looked at me and went, this is so much different from my last class, because, we had the organized teacher. I'm like, yeah, I know. And then I told the organized teacher, because I work with him on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but the kid is on Mondays and Wednesdays. And he just kind of laughed at me.
Imagine being someone's teacher.
I don't know if I'm anybody's favorite teacher.
Oh, look at what I learned I could do in this game.
Good job.
See, I always forget, like part of this game is spinning. Like, it's such a huge aspect of it that I forget that you're supposed to use it.
Yeah. But, like,
I hear a vacuum.
it's my dad's vacuum. It's a mini shop vacuum. That's why I like it. Because this is very daddy. Not that complicated vacuum, please. Question mark? I don't know. Whenever I hear a vacuum outside, it's my dad.
Damn it. Tumblr break. Dude, Tumblr break is important.
And we're on stream! Don't do that! Don't die! No dying! Not allowed.
What is a modern day just roll with it? Is it a bunch of college kid age people in a van traveling across the country and then their friend, it's probably their cop friend who quit the cops, Marshall John, accidentally kidnaps a child in his van and they meet up and they trade kids and so now they just have a kid in the back of their van as they travel across the country? Like, is that the modern day version of just roll with it?
That sounds epic.
Like, what is the modern version of a pirate? Fudge.
You know how when you steal music, it's pirating? I don't know.
But, like, I'm trying to think of it. There's really no modern day equivalent to what they are as pirates. The best I can get is them traveling in a van. Like, van bloggers.
Yes.
Like I saw a post a while. Somebody said that they had an Instagram. They were like JRWI characters and what type of social media they had. And someone was like, the Alba Trio shares an Instagram. And like they were talking about other characters from different campaigns, but I didn't care. I just wanted to know what the Alba Trio were. And I find it hilarious, the idea, because like they'll be doing something and someone will just decide that it's time to update the Instagram on something random they're doing. I love this idea even more and more. They're just Instagram bloggers?
Yeah.
Who just post about their van life. They're like, hey dudes, we got some snockers!
What does that mean?
It's Snickers.
Okay.
It's the knockoff version of Snickers. It's from the Faded campaign. Oh, call back. Call back to something I mentioned like less than 30 minutes ago. Ow! Oh my god. noticed the first time.
You got 2 lives occasionally, and then you were back down to 1. My knuckles have been popping a lot, like loudly recently.
I noticed that I use them as a if something's bothering me.
Oh, mine.
Like I use them as an all the time stim.
Mine's a fidget toy.
Yeah.
Like I got done I was doing the SAT, and I got done, and
I really feel like people need to call them the SATs. I don't like the SAT sound.
No.
It sounds sad.
It is sad. That's why we call it the SAT, because it's sad.
But sad sounds so much weirder.
And funny. It's not funny. It's depressing. Anyways, I got done with mine, and I was just like quietly, I'm just trying so hard to be quiet while popping my knuckles. And what's the word? Advisor? It starts with P. I want to say protractor, but that's an actual math tool. Anyways, she came up to me and...
Professor?
No. I don't remember. Anyways, she came up to me with this like box of fidget toys and just handed me a little squishy ball. I'm like, thank you. As quietly as I could.
She's like, here you go.
Yeah. She's like, I noticed you were popping your knuckles a lot. I'm like, yes, this is very helpful. I'm so thankful you gave this to me.
If we both literally hadn't just popped our knuckles, I would say they've recharged and it's time to use them.
Don't throw it.
I hit him, but I walked too close. Oh my gosh. This Sunday, 11-ish, 12-ish, I don't know. Depends on... Wait, is this mine? No, I made this for you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I recognize the colors. I was like, is this mine? No, guys. Look, it's knitted. This is knitted. It's fancy. Oh shit, I have to knit. Oh shit! I have 5 days of mood knitting to do.
Gasp, gasp.
And I haven't been keeping track this week, so it's gonna be mostly purples because that's what I fill it in with. But I went and picked up more, so ow, 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 ow. I tightened my calves like as a stem, but then they cramp.
Okay, so, you know my temperature blanket I was making? It's, I don't even know if it's in here or not. I think it is. It's somewhere. I got through, like, January and the first half of February. And then I was writing down all of because I'm doing the average temperature, and I was writing down all of the averages, and it's really frustrating because it's always really cold in the morning, like 40s-ish, and it gets hotter during the day, and so we get up to, like, 80, and you average that, and it's, like, 60. And that's so frustrating to me because, like, it's hot outside, but no, it's just 60. Anyways, I came up with this. You have the low, the high, and then you got the month colored, and so... I'm much more excited about this, and you just have to make a granny square, and it goes so much faster than, like, it's, like, this long plus some, like, longer than myself. I think it's taller than you.
I'm glad that you found something that works for you.
But I'm so excited. We've got different colors and different things and all of the things.
Is that what you were working on when I showed up?
Yeah.
Ooh, cool, a crochet project.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, don't get in his dust. Don't get in his dust. Okay.
Did you do it, or do you have one more?
No, I keep getting through the first phase, no problem.
Oh, and then there's one next one.
Yeah.
Is there 3 or just 2?
I think it's just these 2 phases. Which honestly is a relief. I like the pulling up of the rocks. It's kind of a mood. Like, I want to be able to pull up rocks. Pull more rocks up. Tell it to- No! I was entranced by them! I also got something in my eye. Probably from putting my head to the carpet full of yarn. Because it's the feeling of getting yarn in your eye.
I've never done that, I don't think.
Well, it's like you get a hair
Got some eyelashes.
Guys, look at this.
It's broken. Yeah, but it's fun.
Okay, I got this. Got this. So Gillian Strider is not that tragic, but he's definitely got his own problems. He is a tank, but he doesn't fully understand the meaning of being a true tank in the sense of he tanks emotionally. Because, for example, Jay, she likes to build things. And if Jay's having a problem and he thinks that she could fail, he will purposely break her items because he doesn't want to see her upset, which is totally something I would do. It's like, oh, hey, you're upset because your creative project is messing up? No, it's not. I broke it. He was also pretty much abandoned by his parents, raised by the church, and had no friends other than Pretzel the Frogtopus.
And this is why Charlie's Farmsicle has watched VeggieTales and makes sense.
See, anyone who has watched VeggieTales, like, you told me he watches VeggieTales, I'm like, but he's never shown any signs of religious trauma in the past.
You don't have to have religious trauma to watch VeggieTales.
I know, but the thing is, I've correlated that. It's a correlation in my head. It's
Doesn't
like,
mean 100% of people.
I know! I'm just saying it was correlated, so I had to pause and think for a second and go, wait, maybe not. Also, I'm trying really hard with the PCs in the Just Roll With It campaign. So listen, if you don't know, players will put part of themselves into their characters. It's just how you play your characters. So enough times, patterns will appear between different characters, different PCs, and how the players play them, certain aspects and stuff. And so what I have to say is, no, I don't get to analyze what this could mean to a single person. I just get to analyze what it means to the character. The character has daddy issues, cool. That's all I need to know. And
I don't hold myself back because I am a terrible person. But like, they're not real to me, which makes me feel a little bit bad.
Love that for you.
They're just not, they're not real people to me. I'm sorry. It's fine.
What?
But what about, okay, whatever. We'll come back to that later.
No, we won't.
No, we won't. I'll come back to it. Anyways. Oh, there was a really... Hold on, let me find it. It's from Sherlock Holmes on BBC.
The one with Cumberbatch.
Yep.
Vinderbatch Kimberpitch.
Uh-huh, that's the one.
I almost called him Inch.
It fits, it starts with a B.
Oh. It's also Tumblr culture to misname him. But in...
Spell incorrect.
Shit! I was getting there! Water break.
Character part of self, I guess? What was it? It was a...
You want to read fanfiction to the stream?
Absolutely. What kind of fanfiction?
I don't know. Probably.
I don't remember.
Tumblr or AO3?
Okay. Depends. AO3 encapsulates all of it. And yes, Tumblr does encapsulate all of it. Guys, let me talk about this. So, if you're looking for good X-Reader fix, you go to Tumblr, okay? I don't care what anybody says. If you're looking for self-inserts and X-Reader, it's Tumblr. Sweetheart, it's there. It's such a huge part of it for me, okay? That's where I learned about X-Reader. No, I learned about it on Wattpad. But that's where I learned good shit was, okay? AO3 is for anything else. Wattpad is for baby beginners and smut writers who don't understand what actual smut is. AO3 is degenerate society. I need to grab my charger out.
Same. Okay, you go first.
Or we could end stream and go.
I have to finish my pretzel.
How much more?
The bottom little bit, and then just attach it. It won't take that long.
I've given up on this.
You should go switch to... What do you think I was doing?
Woo!
What was that?
Your coffee.
Oh, my coffee. I don't know what it was or where it was. It definitely had something to do with BBC Sherlock, though. But it was like when you put... Because, spoiler alert, it's been out for who knows how long. But it was like, so James Moriarty plays a bunch of different characters, and Sherlock doesn't know he's Moriarty, but he's like, he was Jim from IT, and he was very gay. And then something, this is part of it. Not very, but like, he was pretend interested in one of the girl characters, and then Sherlock was like, he has no regard for social anything, and he was just like gay when Jim walked out. And they were like, how did you know? And he went through all his list of deductions. And also he left his phone number under this petri dish for me. But then also blah, 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 different characters. And that's how Sherlock figured out he was Moriarty, not just some random dude, because he kept showing up playing different characters. But he kept part of, so when he was that character, he kept
that
part of
Moriarty is the villain.
the bad guy. Yeah. So when he played the character, he kept part of himself. And I think the Tumblr post was something about how he was, like, Moriarty was gay as well as just playing a gay character. I don't remember. But whenever I've thought about that, I've thought about that a lot, and like, that's worse. That's so much worse. And like, but like, I've thought about that a lot, and like, when you play a character, you're gonna keep part of yourself, and like streamers with playing their characters, they're gonna have like different parts of themselves.
Yeah.
And it makes sense to me, and it's cool to think about. And because I don't recognize these people as people, I see them as characters. Like you have your off-stream
Any
person.
streamer is gonna put a mask on.
Yeah.
Even if it's not an ADHD
Yeah.
autism mask, so
Like,
it's not
you have
labeled
a
that way, but
slight
you have a
persona.
character.
Yeah.
Even if it's close to your IRL
Yeah.
life,
It's gonna
you're
be,
still gonna
like,
have a persona.
Really close. You're still gonna have that. And so, because of that, I don't see them as people. Like, I'm not gonna think about what you're doing in your actual normal life because I don't care. You have your life, I have mine, we'll go about our days. When you're in front of the camera, you are a character.
Yeah. Like, for example, Charlie Slimesicle. Does he have a last name?
No.
No, he's
On AO3 he does, and it's so difficult.
Why? No! What?
And it's like Scottish or something, and it's so hard to spell, and it's like, why is it there? That's not...
I don't...
don't...
Do you think it's real?
I don't know. I have no idea.
And I don't want to look it up. I'm not gonna look it
No.
up.
But like, that's... So, for me, with fanfiction, I don't care if you write fanfiction about me. I don't care what you do to me. Because it's not
For me,
it's a
the
character.
minute it leaves my head, my brain, my pen, or my mouth, it is no longer me.
Yeah.
It is, once you create it, it is your character, no matter how hard you try to replicate. All fanfiction, no matter how close you are to a character, is going to be affected by how you write it.
Yeah.
It is eventually could become your own OC. Think about how there's so many fan fictions out there that have been published into normal novels without any connection to its original source material.
Exactly. And so, like, you can do whatever you want to me, because it's not me anymore. It's a character.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
To me, it's kind of like, for me, it's my rules are kind of like on the line of like, hey, if I have an Arrow-Ace character, it'd be kind of real weird if you ship them romantically. If you want to put them in a bunch of QPRs, go ahead. There's QPRs, so cool. Queer PRs, so cool.
Why would you shorten half of it, but not the... That's weird.
I've done that before.
No.
Yes, I have. I remember going, yeah, a queer PR, and you're like,
No.
why did you do that?
Why? That's weird.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And it stuck with me because you reacted that way to it.
Because it's weird. But, like, I'm Arrow-Ace.
Yeah.
Do I care if you ship me with anybody? No. Do you care if you write smut about me? I don't care. I'll probably end up reading
Yeah,
it.
yeah, Bee's the type of person to read it.
I would read it. So, be warned, I will find whatever you write
We
about
will
me.
eventually do fanfiction reading streams yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Maybe not the full smut ones, maybe we'll have to pull those to a side screen. But we can skim them.
yeah, I'm just not gonna have boundaries just to see where it goes.
That's dangerous.
I know. I will say, like,
If something
recognize
happens,
that
it's
I'm
like,
a character,
recognize that this is fiction, I am real.
but I don't have to be real to you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care. Characterize me as much as you want or as little as you want.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the one thing that Wilbur said was, like, it was, like, don't think about me, like, day to day, like, what I'm doing day to day, like, don't think about, like, oh, I wonder what he's doing right now, because that feels weird to me. Like, I'm going to use you as an example. Like, it was...
I don't know why Tommy and it popped into my head, but that process of, what is he doing right now? And I went, no.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's like,
No.
he said, I think his words were like, don't perceive me when I'm not on stream, which was kind of hard to follow for most people, but it makes sense to me because, like, I don't want you guys to be thinking, I wonder what B is doing at this exact moment.
You guys don't want them to fill in the blanks.
Yeah, like, I like being a character. You don't have to make me a real person. You know?
Yeah. Is it the ADHD that makes it so easy for us to compartmentalize and to separate source from fiction?
I don't know.
I think because, like, for me, I've played characters my entire life. You know, when I grew up watching My Little Pony, you knew who the main six? Other than Rarity and Fluttershy. So not the main six, 4 of them I really attached to. Rainbow Dash, Applejack, Pinkie Pie, and Twilight Sparkle were all My Little Pony characters that I really attached to, and I'm highly certain I stole character attributes from.
Mhm.
Have you seen me talk about Gillian Tidestrider? Have you seen me talk about Jay Farron? Have you seen me talk about my child, Farron? Okay? I practically am a fictional character. Also, one thing that I was reminded of is, like, there's people who don't just imagine a camera on them constantly.
I don't do that.
No, I know. But for me, I'm constantly imagining shit. So I, in my head, am never alone. The only difference between IRL situations and my fictional situations is the real situations have real people, which means they're making choices that I was not prepped for.
Yeah.
Except for actual real people. So like you, Oreo, Jonas, I think I've gone so much the other way parasocially so that I... Let me explain.
I just don't know. I just don't fully understand what parasocially means, and so when you use it in a context, it doesn't really.
One-way relationship.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, oh, I like this character, but this character is fake, so I have a parasocial relationship because this character can never get to know me, but I know this character very well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
But I don't like people because you know the sentence that is like, there is a different version of you in everyone's head.
Oh, I hate that. Yes.
I don't remember when, but I made a choice a while ago that said I just don't like doing that with people I know. It just doesn't make sense to me. And so then I just took fictional characters and streamers and their streamer personas, and so there's time where I'll catch myself. I'm like, this is a fake situation. I am in my backyard. I have an active imagination. It was my coping mechanism as a child.
I have no imagination, and I don't really know why.
My main coping mechanism as a child was fiction, and yeah, fiction. Dude, there's times where I've gotten so emotional the last couple of weeks that there was one time where I literally thought Gillian Tumblr was right next to me, like his presence, and that sounds so dumb, but that's how thick the imagination went. Oh, we're so sad. Time to make this fiction even more real feeling. Yeah. Hi there, folks.
Whee! I just look up fanfiction
Fair
on
enough.
Tumblr. And usually it's
Do you
romantic.
have a Tumblr account
Nope.
yet?
Actually, I do. I just don't know the login or anything for it.
So you need to make a new one.
No, because it's logged in on my phone, and so I don't have to. On your. No.
What? What?
You know when you go on Tumblr and it's like before you had a Tumblr account and it's like you need to log in to view the rest of this page?
Yeah. Yes.
So I
So
made
you just
one.
made one?
No idea how it's still logged in on my phone, but it is, and so that's how it goes, and I don't really do anything about it besides
Read fanfiction?
I can look at all the things now.
Cool.
I just need to attach the two pieces. You know what kind of sucks?
What?
There's no, I tried to stab this needle into the couch because that's what I would do with a pokey needle to make sure it doesn't get away. No, it's just plastic. Anyways, you know what kind of sucks?
What?
So, there's not a lot of platonic X-reader
No,
fictions.
there isn't.
Which, I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's frustrating, but it makes sense. But, even if they are platonic, most of the time they won't be tagged platonic, and they'll just be tagged X-reader, but
Yes.
they are platonic.
That's a lot of the fics I write is they're not necessarily romantic, but I don't tag them platonic.
Yeah, and so I have to go through all of the just normal X-reader stuff. But I'm really good. You can change all the pronouns and things and whatever.
Yeah.
You can change a lot of, and you can read it, your name as whatever Lily.
I got to a point where when I see the letters Y/N, it reads as Lillian in my brain.
Yeah, I don't do that. I read it, it gets read as, I read it as your name every single time, no matter if I have a name or not, it gets read as your name. And so I don't bother to come up with a name because it won't read as that name.
I feel like I've talked about this on stream before and on my Tumblr, but I really should have realized being genderqueer was a thing because I used to read all types of fan fiction, not just character for female. I would read character for male and character for non-binary, especially seeing as a lot of Tumblr fics, the way they're writ, are so designed for you put your own gender in.
Yeah.
Especially in one-shots. I love writing one-shots that don't specify a gender. It makes it so much easier for the reader to put themselves in.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to a point where I was reading a male one, and I was like, oh yeah, Liam, that's the male name, and then I would forget to switch the names out. So it would be a he, him, fic with Lillian, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. See, what happens to me is I'll be reading it. Usually they're gender neutral ones. And I'll just forget that it's, like, I'll read it as they, them, right? That makes sense. But then I'll catch myself thinking it as, like, as a feminine-ish person. And then I'll, like
a more femme presenting?
Yeah, so I just think of it as myself, and I'm more femme presenting. And then I'll realize, wait a minute. You could just substitute in any gender, and, like, especially
I'm gonna write a fanfiction with goop and gunking as pronouns.
Okay. But, like,
Sorry.
like on Wattpad, where it's like, it is technically like a gender neutral reader, you'll be reading it, and especially the way I read things, I'll be reading it, and I'll be like, it's not very gender neutral. Like, this is very like, oriented, I guess.
Aligned,
yeah. And so, then it's just like, I can't do the tentacles, it's too thick. Anyways, but then, I don't know, it's really bizarre for me because I kind of just forget genders exist in entirety. Like, it's
not something we think about day to day.
Yeah, and, like, I'll forget, like, especially with the Wattpad example, it's like, my brain just shut off. Like, with the Wattpad where it's, like, more femme-aligned, it's like, I don't think the people who were writing it realize that it's more femme-aligned. It's just...
I feel like a lot of Wattpad people are still learning how to write fanfiction.
Well, yeah, that too. But it's just like,
Because I tried...
like, what's the word? Stereotypes. Or, like, yeah, stereotypes. Like, there's another word that makes more sense in this context. Like...
Not presumptions.
No, but something really close to that.
Ooh, charge. What? Stream would crash if my phone died.
I don't know.
Well, 5% charging.
Anyways. Okay, I'm almost done, and then we can go.
Ooh, sparkle.
Sparkle?
Guys, let's look at my Tumblr. Let's see what... Oh. Guys, look what V sent me. It's the Just Roll With It tag on AO3. Why is this one named Rigor Mortis?
I don't know. It was just the...
Ah! There's a little fluff.
There's a what?
There's a little fluff. Oh! It's a Prime Defenders what? Fic. Dude, I want to watch that, but...
Oh. Okay.
I got it. Okay, hang on. See, the thing is, it's not just the Riptide. There's so many different campaigns. I forget exist sometimes. Eden and Chip one-shots. Not safe for work.
You just filter out all the explicit ones.
Wait, we were looking at my Tumblr, not AO3.
We were gonna read them fanfiction.
Do you want me to? No, the X-rated tag isn't great. There's a lot of... It's filled with a lot of... Right now it's full of a lot of Miguel O'Hara and Spider-Verse. And then K-pop. There is so much K-pop.
Always K-pop.
I don't know how there is so much K-pop.
They have an army, apparently.
Do we got Oikawa. That one's the one I check on every couple of weeks.
You want to see my last read Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna look at my last read fanfiction. Let's see.
See, I'm afraid to mention that I have this one. Because if I talk about what I am writing,
Yeah.
it might be easy to find, and I want it to be a
No.
chore.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I got distracted. I'm supposed. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. We're in. The Rikawa tag isn't doing it. Why is Haikyuu smut recommended? I don't like smut. I don't want to read smut.
Just that tag.
Is that a real?
Yeah. Don't look shocked at me.
Hang on. So if you guys don't know, there's these characters that either don't have middle names or don't have last names. So like Martin Blackwood from the Magnus Archives doesn't have a middle name. So the fandom has given him a middle name, Martin Carton Blackwood.
Huh?
Martin Carton Blackwood. That's his fandom middle name.
Okay.
And then, you know Chip from Just Roll With It Riptide? He doesn't have a last name. You want to know what the fandom gave him?
Yes.
Bastard.
Oh yeah. I really like his character. It makes me happy.
Then you need to listen to, like, the rest of it. He gets so much better. Like, he gets so much better.
You just never talk about him, but he's cool.
But see, the thing is, the best I can do is he's a cool older brother at best. I can't relate to him.
I just like the chaoticness of him.
Do you understand where I'm coming from with
Yeah.
Gillian?
Yeah.
And Jay, I relate to Jay more in the later season of the seasons. Later on.
Yeah.
It took me a while. But like Chip, I just have never really been able. Oh, I think I'm out of count. I've just never really been able to understand. I'm like Goblin, bastard child. Cool.
Exactly.
Shout out to all the Chip kitties. I'm over here as a Gillian Kinney and a Jay Kinney. Did you know that Jay is a redhead, which means if she's on a ship, she's going to be consistently burnt because one of the common headcanons is she has ADHD. Think about it. ADHD Jay and Chip. Autistic Gillian. I'm not wrong! I'm not wrong! She's so small. Oh, I thought you were talking about Jay for a minute.
Ooh, pretzel.
And so she's a redhead, so she's not gonna remember to put sunscreen on. She's gonna burn! She's a crispy potato!
Pretzel. And then look, she got multicolored. And she kind of still looks like a Kermit the Frog head, but that's okay.
But she also looks like pretzel!
Where is? I don't know. Do you have one?
Excuse me. Here, where are my ears? There are my ears. Let's put them on. Look. I really like how they look. They turned out so much nicer than I was expecting, but here's what I gotta do. First of all, I can't wear my glasses because Gillian doesn't wear glasses. Which I think I just need to make them look like they fit Gillian. because there was somebody who drew Gillian with glasses, and I like the idea that the water made his eyesight work better, because water is a natural magnifier.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is.
And the idea that, like, when he comes out of the water, he doesn't have as good as eyesight, and he doesn't understand why until somebody, like, puts a pair of glasses on him as a joke, and he's like, wait, I can read that sign from this distance? And oh wait, I can't. I don't think you know the Lassen monologue.
The what?
The Lassen monologue.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Oh, I found it.
This is just a...
I know, that's the octopus I was talking about though. That's a pattern of
I just...
Yes. Yes. It's here.
Hang on. See what I mean about them not sticking on very well? I gotta, like, shove my ear through them. They make me so happy! And then when I put my glasses on like this...
We got pretzel as a hair tie or a hair thing. I don't know.
That's a perfect place to end it, I feel like. Can you check my phone and see who's live? Depending if who's live is depending if we read or not.
It's a good thing you don't close any of your tabs because I would never know where to look for anything, and sometimes I'll have to go like to the search function to find one of the things because you don't leave it open.
There's just times where I forget to.
I don't know. There's a lot of people. Let me see.
Filza, Shovel, Eric, Smoky Bee, High Key, Bitter Otter. Oh, we're gonna send you to Smoky Bee. I think they're doing pride shit, so go join them.
Whee!
They're kind of fun.
Goodbye.
Hang on. Okay, if it's gonna load, we'll see in a second. It's not loading. One last time.
No, I hate that song.
I saw a clip today of Wilbur talking about his his Australian Hamilton.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I might delete it. And then I am immediately reminded of the fact that on his private Twitter, he tweeted something about releasing it if they hit something. And I'm like, he hasn't deleted it. Please. He hasn't yet. And that's... It might load. It might load.
Oh, okay. You guys on stream, I'm gonna post my pretzel pattern somewhere. I don't know where yet.
Probably Insta.
Probably, yeah.
And Pinterest.
I don't know how to do things on Pinterest.
If B doesn't post it on Pinterest, I will.
Okay. Do you have access to our Pinterest? Yeah.
Do I?
I think.
I haven't signed into it.
Okay. Well, you have the... I don't even know what the password is. I'll have to look it up for you.
The Google password?
No, for Pinterest.
Huh.
Like Pinterest specific. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on, we're almost there.
Whee!
We're getting there. Move key B. We're gonna see if this works. If I were fishing, top me would say, look at that fish shimmering in the sun. Such a rare one, can't believe that you got one. Why is everybody on the internet so mean? Calliope! Okay, I think it worked.
Goodbye!
Around and sing our song. It may not have worked, who cares?